Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, Come for the Storm as Germany. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, our invasion of Soviet Union, I think, is actually going pretty okay. But of course, that's kind of happened historically as well, and we'll see if maybe the tides turn against us. But I have a feeling we're actually, if we start to focus, we'll actually be losing political power. So I guess we probably we don't want to do any of this. Let's make better fighters. Because we can. Where's our Air Force right now? We're fighting over the Baltics, and right now they're over central Ukraine. Basically, I think, makes decent amount of sense right now. Belarus does have a little bit more enemy aircraft than I would like. If I fly them here, they also have range over Belarus. Lovely. We got... I mean, what are you guys doing? Not really doing anything right now. We can probably push a little bit more into Soviet Union, because they still have their debuff from the Great Purge. So because they saw that debuff, we should be able to, do some decent damage, I would think, at least. You're moving north? Don't move north. I'm actually going to have you immediately make your way down to Sevastopol. That's going to be a very, very nice city for us to take. Yeah, all of you, please stay over here. One Soviet tank is falling back, but he's going to get overrun. Lovely. Yeah, I don't know where the AI actually went. Like, they've kind of just abandoned the southern front line. Which, I mean, is okay for me. I'm not going to really complain. Where are you guys? You're on this border right here. Yeah, because Greece might end up joining up with the Allies. Which, if that happens, then we'll be at war with Italy. I'm a little bit concerned. We'll see if they, I mean, I'm assuming it's forced that they would join the Allies, right? Because they did historically. Let's see if we can take over the rest of Crimea. I mean, where are the Soviets at right now? They're currently at 92% capitulation. We'll take Kiev soon as well, which will be nice. Italy's going to war on the Greeks. Will Greece join up with the Allies? I mean, right now it seems like the answer is no. I mean, Bulgaria and... yeah, Bulgaria will end up joining the war as well. I mean, Greece is going to have a absolutely massive front line, which I don't know if the AI could really deal with that. Roosevelt's won the election in the unprecedented third term. Now this festival's been taken. Well, it'll be taken in a second. There we go. Keep you here. Move your way to this city. You can move in like this. You guys are still going to be advancing. Are you on aggressive? You are. And actually, I want to shrink your front line down to, just be here. Federal election. Who will win the election this time? You know what? Let's give... You know what I bet you would happen? I bet you if we choose one of these other focus, we'll keep these decisions. But if we just... let's put in the social liberals. Let's see how they do in the election. Form a coalition. They all work with the SDP. So basically, you're just leading on the coalition right now, which I think seems decent enough. And I'm assuming if we go into our tree, 1943, let's go for 1941 upgrade. Sure. If we go into our focus tree, I'm sure we now have a brand new... yeah, now we got the social liberal victory, which we have the DVP's not our coalition. You're 50 political power, so you'll actually earn us a little bit of points back. We're earning 0.07 per day, so I mean, things are getting a little bit better. Which I'll definitely take. You move down here. Start making your way towards whatever city this is. And draw the front line there. Take Kerch. I mean, Crimea falling into our hands is really, really nice. Have we taken Riga? We have. Honestly, you guys go to aggressive. I mean, the French have landed a lot of troops over here. If we can kind of unite that with our main front line, should get them a little bit more supplies. Finland's starting to lose a little bit of territory, but the British have actually landed near Archangel. Or at least that's what it's usually called in Kaiserreich. Either way, the British have landed troops up here, which is nice for them. I mean, we're just really getting the Soviet Union on, so many different fronts that I don't think the AI can really deal with it all too effectively. Where's Moscow? I mean, it's still pretty far, inland. We have taken Leningrad. The French have landed up there. Impressive liberal victory. Why don't we follow you up with... yeah, more political power, more stability. I will definitely take that. How many troops are we? We have 14 divisions here. Apparently, you guys are just not actually going to join up with you guys. You know, send one infantry over to you. One of you will deploy over to green as well. Not you. You're maybe like to see the worst choice we could have had. Why don't you switch over to green army? For at least the time being. We push away towards the river. Kiev still is holding out for right now, but... are you on a very aggressive? No, you're just on regular battle plan. And I don't think we really need any planes up here anymore. Do we have any closer airfields? We got one here. Why do I have so many planes up here? You guys fly over to Belarus. And you kind of just stay where you are. You have 1,000 bombers in you. I think there's really like a better airport we can put you in at the moment. Maybe... I mean, we could split this into two different bomber groups. Which I think we're going to kind of have to do. You fly here. You will fly to this airbase, fly to there. How many more planes? We got a handful more bombers. That's really about it. Also, let's say half of you are going to come down to here now. You're going to push away straight to the edge. And just advance. Take over as much territory as you possibly can. What do we do with you? I mean, you might as well stay on the Austrian front for right now. And France landed a lot of troops up here, which is really nice. Green Army, don't need to be up here. I think just kind of focus in this specific area. Turkey has joined up with the Italians, so they'll probably help attack into Greek territory. Do they have any claims? No, but they might end up taking maybe some of these islands, well, not too sure. Do we have any aircraft over this area? No, so you know, why don't you fly over the Kuban region, at least for right now. Thank you, Canada, for the support equipment. Yeah, let's support some trade unions. Looks like Kiev is about to fall. So right now, Soviet Union, they're at 82% court capitulation. We only need to get them down to 45. Which really is not so bad. Yeah, we can kind of push our way towards Leningrad. I mean, the British have done fantastic work here. Like, you can pressure Sweden and Norway to join the war, but it looks like you're not really having any interest in actually doing that. Which is unfortunate. I would have liked that. Let's push you guys, like, right here. At least for the time being. We still got decent manpower. I'm a little bit worried about what's going to happen in Leningrad. We'll push our troops over in that direction. We still have no superiority down here, right? No, because we can't get any boats through this area. Yeah, sure. Let's lower tax on small businesses. Still got enough seats, enough votes for that. What if you guys come all the way down here? Take this other port. It might prove to be important at some point. Not too sure. Yeah, and you're going to push away towards here. Thank you very much. I mean, it seems like probably like the weaker point down here in Ukraine. Are you guys on aggressive? you are. I think green... Honestly, I think green, you could also be aggressive. Soviet Union? Kind of having a bad time right now. I mean, they're getting a little bit stronger as the days go on, because they're still dealing with the Great Purge. And the longer we wait, the better they can actually recover from that. How's Leningrad doing? Still holding out. Let's push our way towards this. Unify this line, because it could make a difference in the long run. Britain's still doing a great job. Way up north in basically the Arctic. And you're about halfway dead now. No, you're really just pushing away to Moscow. And the outlying regions. Everything else is more of a distraction at that point. Make your way up to Narva. Technology research, let's go for the 1942 assault rifles. Do they have any manpower left? You have no manpower. It seems pretty bad for you. I'm just gonna be honest. Soviets have moved a lot of troops down here. How many men they got? They had like probably about 200 divisions, which means a decent a number. Like, it's not bad. But they could be doing a lot better. Let's go for more excavation. And I guess we'll actually delete your plan here. I'm gonna put you onto the Finnish front for right now. Push in like this. And we'll deploy these other units. And you will all join that front way up in the north. And you should hopefully be able to push them out of Finland, would be my my hope here. We'll also go for more factories. Follow that up with more stability. How much is this city worth? It's worth 10 victory points. Definitely not nothing. Please be more aggressive. Then you're going to basically drive to Moscow like this. Drive into every other city. We'll see how that goes for you. And we've linked this all up. I guess Blue Army from now on is going to kind of push their way here. Maybe meet up with the British way down into the Arctic. Crush this. Hold on to Leningrad. Everybody else just kind of has a great time. Could probably use some more units down here. For sure. Yeah, we have basically air superiority everywhere we need it to be. Let's fly over the Leningrad region. I'll take over more of this land. You know, they have aircraft down here, so, you know, let's take that aircraft. Take all the way up to Baku, because you're all core territory, right? Yes. You're all considered core Soviet territory. We still technically haven't pushed our way out of Ukraine yet. But I feel like the push towards Moscow is going completely A-okay. But I mean, is there any... You know what? No. You guys here... I'm reassigning you to this location. You're basically going to spearhead your way towards Stalingrad. No, delete this. You're going to spearhead your way towards Stalingrad. Or from this area here. Just delete this plan. We don't, like, there's nothing really super important up here, and I mean, this teal army that we've got now deployed can probably make something work. Let's assign you to the... Let's go for the red army, because it's a little bit ironic. Yeah, now that we basically clear this area out, I think Steel Army's already deploying down south. They should be there soon. Destroy their home front. Well, I think it's a little bit too late for that. Like, our home front is way behind front lines at this point. Do we have anything good in land doctrine? Go for integrated support. And then we can kind of turn around here. You're probably worth what? 3 victory points isn't horrible. Get some nice overruns. You'll be killed in a moment as well. Okay, you guys aren't really not doing as well as I would have liked. There's actually way more Soviet troops up here than you would otherwise initially expect, I think. So if you do something like this, you come in through here. Blue Army is now on its way. Again, you're going to spearhead your way towards Stalingrad and see if you can take that city. And I mean, the push towards Moscow, again, is also going quite well. We don't need Green Army troops all the way down in the south, though. Focus most of your attention in, like, the middle. To me, that just makes the most amount of sense. Anything else is kind of more, what do we need it for? I mean, even Red Army, it's nice for them to help take over more territory from Poland, or from Finland. But how much does that really accomplish for us? Good question, I think. And I think Blue Army troops now moving their way down towards the south. Yes, and this line will now once again be unified. Very nice. Poland, I mean, they're looking pretty good, I would say. Greece is not looking as great. They're looking pretty sad, actually. Yeah, this whole upper area is basically dead as hell. Where's that tank we had? Oh, you're trying to go here. No, let's go straight to Moscow, actually. Everything else, at least for right now, is a little bit more of a distraction. You're actually going to get us around on these two infantry, which would be nice. Let's apologize for the Ruhr excess. And you guys are still doing a good job. We don't need overlap between the two orange armies. You'll be killed in a moment. I think right now our pushes are looking pretty solid. I mean, the Soviet Union might actually just die this episode. Maybe we'll just keep the episode going until they're actually dead. Because you'll be killed in a second. We're taking Baku, which is nice. Here we're 3 victory points, so let's go capture that city. You're going to fight this cavalry division because he's not going to be that strong. I think actually if we take Moscow, that actually might be the end of the war. We're at 1.7 to 2.03 million casualties. Yeah, I think that's going to be basically the end of it for Moscow. Lovely. The anti-clerical campaign. We lose some stability. We get political power. You know what? I don't think that's going to help us. I don't think we want to be losing manpower right now. Or losing stability. We're at 79%, which is not like that high. All things considered. And is that enough for them to be dead? No, we're at 46 out of 49. Three more cities down in the south we gotta capture. Not really. We got a handful of 1 victory point cities, but that's really about it. Okay, let's unite these front lines together. You're worth 3, you're worth 3. So I guess you go here, you march your way down south. Any other cities that are like directly on the border? We got Kursk up here for 5 victory points. But I think the Stalingrad push just makes more sense. I mean, there's nobody in Stalingrad, so... I think that's them capitulated. I would have to imagine. We're only at 90% world tension, which is kind of funny. Okay, I think it's trying to figure out what the hell's happening. Okay, Soviet Union's capitulated. We will pass. So, what are our claims here? Well, Finland, at the very least, is going to get back their territory that they lost in the Winter War. And you know, why not take Karelia as well? I think that seems decent enough for Finland to expand. Next up will be France. France, they did take over Estonia. And they did take this region from them. They're kind of like, I guess this area will be like... That'll be the French occupation zone. We'll have the British occupation zone kind of be over here for right now. This might all just get released as a one big Russia at some point. We'll have to kind of wait and see. So that'll be them. Our occupation zone is going to be this region up here. And then also in the south, near Ukraine. And probably the Caucasus as well. I think the Caucasus really... We did a lot of good pushing down there, so... Trying to make sure this all is ours. Rostov, and let's take these areas. Yeah, that's our occupation. Poland can have this occupation zone. Again, this probably will just get released as like one big puppet at some point by somebody. That's the Polish occupation zone. Is there anybody else that really has any... I mean, Japan's on this war. I guess Australia can occupy some land. Why don't you occupy like this area? Near your side of the border. Actually, no, it makes more sense for it to be a Canadian occupation zone. The Australians can occupy this area. Congratulations to you. Canada can occupy Siberia. Let's just say like this. Seems good for them. I guess the rest we can probably give to Britain, because I mean they have India right there, right? There we go. Lovely. And again, eventually this is going to get split up into like 15 different countries anyway. Also, I do notice that there's 2 areas here that we... Oh no, okay, the British actually technically control that. Okay. We have some decisions, probably releasing countries, I take a guess. Latvia. Let's release Latvia as an independent country. Set independent company. That's not really what I wanted. Apparently this is for Chechnya. Sure, why not? Let's release Lithuania. We did take back Mamel. Actually, we did not take back Mamel. Please, Control-Shift-H. Give me Mamel. Thank you. And you know what? People were... I think someone was in the comments saying, like, you should give them... There we go. We'll give Poland Lithuania. So now they can have Poland Lithuania once again. Congratulations to them. I think somebody's going to be releasing Russia. There's Estonia. Tiny little Estonia. Lovely to see you. I'm guessing, because we don't have a decision to release France. I'm assuming maybe release Russia. I'm assuming France has that option. Yeah, the Russian Republic now exists. Which the game's now going to be like, you should give your territory to them. And I mean, I see, no reason really not to. In Lithuania land, absolutely not. They're only their core states. Which might be all of it, actually, now that I think about it. No, okay. It's going to be a little bit of a longer episode because we got to fix these borders. Pass it all back to me, thank you. God, that looks horrible. Can I not release, like, Can I not release, say, the Caucasus? Or does it all need to go to Russia? I'm assuming the AI is now giving all their territory to Russia as well. I'm trying to think. It's February 1941. I'm assuming Pearl Harbor is still going to happen. The war against them is not impossible. Oh my god, what's happening? Okay, Greece has been destroyed. The Russian Republic, it's looking like a little bit of a mess, I will admit. I mean, it's not like there's any more of the Caucasus region I could maybe get away with. I think Japan's actually also losing a war in Japan. Or Japan's losing a war in China. Yeah, the AI just slowly giving Russia back more and more of its land. Maybe I should have just given it all to one country. To save some time there. Just give them all the land. I think Poland gave that territory to Russia, so screw it. Why not have one big Russia? Oh no. What's going on with these borders? They scare me a little bit, I will admit. I think just, you know what, it'd be faster if I just did it myself than waited for the AI to do this. So I think, at least for right now, I'm gonna save, fix all these borders, but afterwards, when we come back, we'll continue on for the last off. So thanks for watching my Anthem. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not enjoyed, click thumbs down. If you want to subscribe, and goodbye.